It was one of those long hauls, you know? Miles blurring into hours, the kind where the highway hypnotizes you. I was pushing through the desert, late, headlights cutting through nothing but darkness. The gas gauge was dipping, and I saw a sign for a rest stop. Last services for 80 miles. Relief, right? Pulled off the exit, and there it was, a lonely gas station under a sky full of stars you rarely see. Just a couple of flickering lights, mostly darkness. Only one other vehicle, a beat-up RV, parked way off to the side, almost swallowed by the shadows. I started pumping gas, the only sound the hum of the pump and the wind whistling around the deserted building. That is when I saw him, a man, tall and lean, walking out from behind the RV. He moved slow, deliberate, like he was testing the ground with each step. He did not look at me at first, just walked towards the station store. But then, as he passed my car, his eyes flicked over. Just a quick glance, but it felt heavy, like he was sizing me up. I tried to shake it off, told myself it was just the isolation playing tricks on my tired brain. I finished up and went to pay. When I came back out, he was there, standing a little too close to my car, fiddling with something in his hands. Jumper cables. He straightened up when he saw me, a smile that did not quite reach his eyes. "Evening," he said, his voice a low rumble. "Sorry to bother you, but my RV's dead. Think you could give me a jump? Just a quick pull around to the back of the station, out of the way." He gestured vaguely to a darker, unlit area behind the building. My gut clenched. Something about it felt wrong, a cold knot in my stomach. I told him I was in a hurry, had a long drive ahead. He just kept smiling, but his eyes got a little narrower. "Oh, it will not take but a minute," he insisted, stepping closer. "My wife's inside, not feeling too well, and we really need to get going." He gestured back towards the RV, but I had not seen anyone else. That is when I noticed it. The back window of his RV, the one facing away from the main lot, was completely covered with black tarp from the inside. Not curtains, but taped up tarp. And there was a faint, metallic, sickening smell carried on the wind, like old meat mixed with something chemical. My heart started pounding. I got back in my car, fumbling for the keys, trying to keep my movements casual. "Look, I really cannot help," I said, forcing a polite tone through my suddenly dry throat. He took a step forward, his smile gone now, replaced by something cold and hard. "You sure about that, friend?" he said, his voice dropping. "It is a long way to the next stop." Just then, a flicker of movement in the passenger seat of the RV caught my eye. A face, pale and indistinct, pressed against the window, watching. That was it. I slammed the door shut, locked it, and put the car in reverse, tires screeching. I peeled out of that station, leaving a cloud of dust and the image of that pale face etched into my mind. Did not stop for another 100 miles, not even when the gaslight came on. My hands were shaking, and it took a while for my heart to stop hammering against my ribs. I do not know what they wanted or who was in that RV, but I knew, deep down, it was not just a jumpstart they were after. Some places, some people, they just should not be messed with. And I learned that night that sometimes the scariest things are hidden in plain sight, just waiting for you to pull over.